I'm Derek B., editor of the Peru Tribune, here with a new feature where we tell you a little bit each night about what you're going to read in tomorrow's newspaper. We're calling it Tomorrow's News. For Wednesday, November 13th, 2013, our lead story is about the Peru School Board. At their Monday night meeting, which I attended, they approved $8 million in bonds for facility renovations. Those renovations are in security, in technology, and in roofs. A lot of it is roof replacements. This has proved to be a really controversial issue because they're asking for a significant increase in local property taxes to fund these renovations, which they say have been overdue for a long time. A couple of folks actually came out to the meeting last night and opposed it, but it was ultimately passed by the board, and those renovations are going to start next summer at the Peru buildings, Peru High, Peru Junior High, Blair Point, and Elmwood, all across the district, also Keys. And they're going to continue the following summer. Chuck Brimberry, the superintendent over there, has promised that they are not going to come back to the taxpayers until the end of the decade for more taxes. You can read all the details about that in tomorrow's paper. Also at Peru schools, Chad went over the weekend to Blair Point Elementary to find out a little bit more about their astronomy program. He went to a star party, which had some kids there learning about stars and celestial bodies. He also took the opportunity to talk to them a little bit about what in their curriculum connects to that party, to find out how kids are getting into the sciences early and what things they're encouraging them to learn so that they'll have better careers down the road. Finally, Eric Stoff actually is going tonight to North Miami School Board meeting. He'll have a report for that that's going to be on our front page that I don't know what's going to be in yet. So I'm very excited to find out a little bit more about what North Miami has coming for their schools. Chad went this afternoon to the Miami County Board of Commissioners meeting where they talked about their budgets. The county budget, at last check, was about $56,000 too high for them to give employees the percent raises they promised them, so they're continuing to try to cut. They're going to have another series of meetings about that before the county council meeting next week. That story actually was bumped to the inside of our paper because we had so much extra breaking news today. One of those is the relationship between Elmwood Elementary School and Caitlin Lane, who is a Lafayette girl who died in a fire over the weekend. We found out about this morning, and I called over to Elmwood to say, hey, what can you guys tell me about what Caitlin was like and what she brought to Elmwood? So it's a heartbreaking story. We talked to the principal, talked to a couple of the teachers, and they really had some great things to say about Caitlin. We wish the family all the best as they continue to deal with that tragedy. Eric Stoff, for our front page tomorrow, also talked to a local artist named Susan Klein. She told us a little bit about her attempt to spread joy to the community through art, including a local club that she runs, and her studio near Café du Cirque, which is now closed. On the education page, Michelle Wright over in Marion went to the Oak Hill School Board meeting last night. They're starting to move students into the kindergarten edition over at Converse Elementary School. It's also been a very controversial tax-funded project. That was a $2 million bond issue, which they're now wrapping up work on. They're going to continue doing renovations over there, and they're going to have all of their kindergarten classes finally in one building. They had to spread them out because they're running out of space because the district is just growing too fast. On the sports page, we had a staff report which Nick Roby put together on the Mechaniqua girls basketball season. They're going to tip off Thursday. They have a new coach this year, and they're hoping to rebound after some lean years for that program. He also talked to a student who's doing much more successful work on the athletic field. That's a North Miami graduate who is now with the #1 NAIA ranked football team in the nation in Cumberland, Kentucky. Really excited to see what he's able to do, and wish that team all the best as they continue on their undefeated season and hopefully win the national title in his senior year. You can find all those stories in Wednesday's print Peru Tribune at perutribune.com by searching for Peru Tribune on Facebook, on the Peru Tribune Twitter. You can also find me on Twitter. You can find our reporters. And as always, that's tomorrow's news. Until tomorrow, I'm Derek B. Have a good night.